Yo, what's going on, guys? This is back here with another Animal Jam video, and in today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about the very first Animal Jam YouTuber and kind of where they disappeared off to. So I personally had a few videos on the channel talking about various different YouTubers, one of which going more in depth about the most popular Animal Jam YouTubers and kind of their sudden disappearances, and it got me thinking about, you know, the very first Animal Jam video posted on YouTube, so technically the first Animal Jam YouTuber, and where they kind of might have went off to. Before we're going to get into that, though, I want to quickly talk about today's video giveaway, which is for this blue headdress right here. All you got to do is make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, then drop a comment down below letting me know what you thought of the video along with your username status after you have finished it. Extra entries can be found in the description below, and the giveaway ends at 30,000 subscribers. So to start this video, we have to go back pretty much 14 years, a little over 14 years back on YouTube, where you can find the very first Animal Jam YouTube video ever posted, which is by a YouTuber named Sagwasunshine. So pretty much this person ended up making a Animal Jam video where they just toured around the game. They went around the whole game when it was just a few lands. I think it was Jamal Township, Tempo Zios, Serapia, and Crystal Sands. I think it was only 4 lands at the time. And they pretty much went through all of these. They went into Jamart clothing in here. They went to Jamart furniture. I think a big focus on the video as well was within the Chamber of Knowledge, given that it had a few warping points or levels to it anyway, which is kind of rare for Animal Jam rooms. And when this video was kind of discovered and got popularized by a few people back in the day, when people discovered how to search by oldest videos and terms on YouTube and utilize it on Animal Jam, a lot of people thought it was really cool because they actually went through the store pages for some of the items back then, and you could see top hats, which were really rare back when this video first got known about. You know, I think gazelles were in store. Tiki masks were also in stores, which were and still are extremely rare to this day. And same with den items, we got to see a lot of cool you know, den betas in stores, and also the kind of old graphic for a lot of walls and floorings that you wouldn't see nowadays. And personally, to this day, I think the old graphic is better than this newer version here that we have. As you can see, that's just my opinion. And otherwise, they just kind of went through Chamber of Knowledge. I think they went into the medical room as well, which isn't obviously here anymore. I think that got replaced by the pillar room, and the pillar room is all the way up here now, tucked away. And they actually made 2 other Animal Jam videos. The second part just kind of going over the game still, and there was one of them, you know, dancing in Club Geos as well with a bunch of people, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I'll play various clips from them as I'm talking about it on screen, of course. But after these Animal Jam videos were uploaded, Sagwasunshine didn't make another Animal Jam video. Now, to be fair, I do believe these were uploaded pretty late into the beta testing period of the game, and the beta concluded and the game went down for about a week or 2, if I'm not mistaken, or at least a day or so. I don't really recall because I was like 6 years old back then, and myself, I only played for like a week or 2 back when the beta period happened before returning like a few months later, which I feel like was a common trope for a lot of beta players back then anyway, or they just never returned to the game, unfortunately. But for Sagwasunshine anyway, their last video was 13 years ago. Now, I do believe they might have moved channels, because I do recall them being subscribed to some kind of channel saying that was their new channel, but looking back on it right now, the only other kind of channel of theirs that is linked to their channel that they posted these Animal Jam videos on was an AMV channel, which also hasn't seen any kind of activity in over 13 years. But I think it's safe to say that they are probably inactive on most of, if not all of their YouTube channels after this 13-year ago mark. So at that point, they hadn't touched Animal Jam, at least not on their YouTube, hasn't made a Animal Jam video at that point in over a year since their initial videos on the game. But now you're probably wondering about their account on Animal Jam. This is kind of the only kind of clue we can know about what happened to the username Sagwasunshine anyway, because I actually have some involvement in this. So if you try to look up Sagwasunshine right now, it says the jammer couldn't be found. Now you're probably thinking, oh, her account's either deleted or she got banned. And unfortunately for us, it is the latter, guys. This username is banned. You can probably see my involvement now. No, I did not hack her, by the way. I can explain. So what I imagine happened to Sagwasunshine regardless, before I go into this, is she probably went inactive and she probably hadn't touched Animal Jam since the beta. And if she did, it was very few times, to the point where her account went completely inactive. I'm talking like this kind of inactivity. This would commonly happen to beta accounts back then, where they would get gray player cardage. And way back, and I think about 2017 it was, maybe early 2018, Animal Jam did a kind of whole username reset change where they wiped a bunch of inactive usernames from the game. So that's why you kind of see a lot of people with kind of what I would say OG usernames kind of walking around on the game now. And what I mean by that is like single worded usernames or a couple letter usernames. I'm going in Brady's to see if there's like an example in here, but there is not. We'll just use Afternoon here. Cool person, by the way. But imagine they made their username probably around 2018, or at least the account was made around 2018 because of the username wipe. Now with this, a lot of people started snagging a bunch of OG and cool usernames to have. Personally, I went to town. Okay, you know, I got a bunch of 2-letter usernames at the time because a lot of this happened because of Play Wild having the usernames reset. And on Play Wild, you were able to make 2-letter usernames with their on Animal Jam Classic. I think the limit is 4 at the very least you need to have. So you can probably see where this is going. Yeah, the account Sagwasunshine, the original account for this was permanently deleted. It wasn't banned, but it was deleted. However, the remade username with this is banned. Yeah, unfortunately, when Kekful got banned, it was linked to the same dashboard as that, so it ended up just getting banned along with it, unfortunately. I think I put like a rare glove on there to kind of be like pay homage to it. I didn't go around pretending to be her, by the way. I don't think I even used the account more than a handful of times. I just thought it was a cool username given the history behind it. But the account surprisingly got a lot of jamograms when I did have it, as you might guess. But I think the account also got given membership, and this was before they introduced the kind of referral system, I'm pretty sure. So I think it was just randomly given membership one year during the Jam holidays, because Animal Jam started randomly giving out membership to people one Jam holidays for whatever reason, and the account got membership that way. But otherwise, yeah, I didn't really use the account too much, and the account got banned when Kekful got banned, which, you know, I'm sure I'll have a video out, you know, within the next few weeks anyway, talking about some of my usernames and the various reasons they may have gotten banned on the game, because I feel like that's a commonly asked question of mine, because people think I'm a little suspicious sometimes, even though I don't really be doing much on the game. But as for actually the person behind Sagwasunshine originally and the YouTube channel, they probably just went inactive. Judging based on their channel, after their Animal Jam videos, they kind of just moved on to different games and made videos regarding those games. But at least from what I gauged anyway, they probably are much older now. They're probably in their late 20s now, if I had to guess, given that they were pretty coherent on typing and knew how to use a screen recorder back then when Animal Jam was in its beta, which very few people knew how to use that on the internet back then. You would probably be surprised. But that's just kind of my kind of guess on what ended up happening to them. And it's the most likely theory. But we can at least, fortunately or unfortunately, whatever way you want to look at it, I'm going to go with the latter half. We know what happened to this username in specific on the game anyway. And in all honesty, I completely forgot I owned that username until somebody randomly brought up that video in my comment section a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh wait, I remade that username in 2017 or 2018. That's funny. I could probably make a video on that. So yeah, here we are. But with that being said, that's going to wrap it up here, guys. Do make sure to subscribe with notifications on if you want to see more videos just like this one. Do make sure to leave a like on it if you did enjoy, and do let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about the beta days on Animal Jam? I don't think that's a good question, but yeah, with that, I'll catch you guys in the next one.